Welcome everyone to your November reading. We are going to take a look at your month ahead, what to expect, and we'll get some messages and guidance from your spirit team as well. We will also be going over briefly the numerology and the astrological events of the month if you want to stick around for that, or you can jump right to your reading after we pick a card for each group. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Before we get started, I just want to let everyone know I am available for private readings. You can book at my website, kittyoutsidethebox. I'll link that down below. Spirit, what card for group number 1? Card number 27, Heart Home, Compassion. Group number 2. Card number 50, Spirit of the River, Movement Toward Adventure. And group number 3. Card number 23, Fortune's Wheel, Luck and Right Timing. So here are 3 groups. Again, group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Timestamps and chapters are below. Pause the video if you need more time, and I will see you in your reading. So October was a 9-month where we wrapped up projects, we completed things, and that was so we can make room for this month of November, a universal 1 month. 1 is all about beginnings. So this is a great time to get started on something, or even to start something over. What is something you once wanted to do in the past or started in the past, but it just didn't pan out for you? We do have some planets in retrograde, so this could be a good time to restart something that you have been wanting to pursue, but just, life happens. Maybe it got pushed aside or didn't work out the first time. 1 is about the self. It's time to focus on your goals, your desires, you this month. So don't feel selfish to prioritize yourself. Don't feel selfish to make more time in your daily schedule for your goals. This would be a great time to get clear on what it is you do want to accomplish. What is it that you want to achieve and experience? And I love that we're starting off the month of November with a new moon, and a new moon is the start of a new cycle. So this is a great time, like right at the beginning of this month, set your intentions. What do you want to achieve in the month of November? So November 1st, new moon in Scorpio. And then November 3rd, we have Mars going into Leo. And on the 15th of November, we have 2 astrological events. We have Saturn going direct, so it's ending its retrograde period. And we also have the full moon in Taurus. And by the way, we're just going over what I consider the main events of the month. So the next one's a big one. We have on the 19th, Pluto is leaving Capricorn. We will never see that again in our lifetime, and entering the sign Aquarius. So Pluto will be in the sign of Aquarius for about the next 20 years, around that. And then we have Sagittarius season starting on November 21st. I'm excited about that. Sagittarius is my first house, which goes along with the November energy. It will be the end of the month, but anyways, the 25th of November, we have Mercury retrograde, which will also be occurring in Sagittarius. And November is one of those months we have 2 new moons. We will have a new moon in Sagittarius on the 30th. So there will be a table on the screen you've likely already been viewing if you want to jot these down in your planner so you can use these astrological influences, energies to navigate your month ahead. So that was our quick overview of the numerology and the astrology of November. Let's get started on your tarot readings. Welcome, group number 1, to your November reading. You were drawn to this beautiful card here, Heart, Home, Compassion. I love this, especially with the energy in November. You're coming home to yourself, the heart home. This is our heart, our true home, our body, our vessel. And in the month of November, you'll really be practicing, experiencing more self-love, self-compassion. Look at these butterflies around here too. There's a transformation coming in terms of self-love specifically. I feel like you're really opening up your heart. This is really beautiful energy here. So again, if you just watched the part where we're talking about the numerology, don't be afraid or don't feel bad about prioritizing yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself this month. This is a month to prioritize yourself, your needs, and to do what fills your heart up, what makes you happy, what makes you feel whole. All right. Thank you all again so much for being here. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on in November for group number 1? Card number 30, Pallas Athena, Think. So this is an asteroid named after the goddess Athena, and she is known for her wisdom, and that makes sense. We have Think here, her planning, strategy. So it's interesting. We have the heart, and then we have like the head kind of coming through here, and I feel like you're finding this good balance. Maybe coming into this month, maybe you've been overly in your head, overly anxious, thinking, planning the future, but in a more like anxious way. And one way to really like come out of that anxious feeling is to come into your heart. Really, when you're planning, when you're thinking about the future and everything you want to do or what you have on your schedule, really when you plan things, plan it from the heart. Like, does this make me feel good? Should I do this? Of course, there's things in life we always can't, we have to do that we don't enjoy or we wouldn't choose to be doing, but how can you bring love into it? How can you bring joy into it? How can you make it more fun? I feel like really practicing self-love and self-care and doing things that make you happy and making things more fun, even if it's just mundane things you have to do, will get you out of your head and less anxious, and I feel like you're going to be feeling a lot more balanced this month. Between your head and your heart, there's going to be a lot of balance there. Interesting. Okay, let's get some more cards here. When you find yourself overthinking, Spirit like answered that for me. Spend some time in nature. Spend some time in nature, spend some time with yourself. Practice self-love, self-care. Practice gratitude. Like very simple things like coming back to your heart, coming back into nature will really be how you get out of that. It's really coming through for whatever reason that, there has been a lot of worry or overthinking here. And this is a month to really get back to your body, get back to nature, get back to the basics. And it's really going to help you move forward. Just going to move the candle a little bit. Tell me more about the month of November. You have the card or the archetype slave in the upright position. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine in complete trust. Okay, we did have this card. I didn't put it out because this card fell out first, but I feel like it's surrender here, and we have surrender here as well. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. I feel like when you're overthinking, you're worried, surrender your problems, surrender to the universe and let them know. Be like, I trust in you, universe. I know everything's working out for me, not to me. Trust that everything is working out. And when you feel anxious and worried, come back to your heart and go out in nature, take a walk, whatever it is that helps you get more embodied and out of that anxious state. I feel like we need to put surrender here. Some of you maybe you're born in 74 or 91. But if not, that's okay. This is coming through. Surrender. The word surrender is something that is difficult for people that are often in their heads, worried about things, always planning, always wanting a very specific outcome. You're being called to let go back to basics, trust the universe. And then we have card number 20, don't compromise, boundaries, assertiveness, courage, unwavering. All right, so at some point this month, you're going to have to set up some boundaries. Because really what I'm seeing is in the month of November, you're prioritizing yourself and your needs and your self-care. And there might be some people in your life that don't like it. Maybe it could be a family member, or boss, or people in your life. And it's important for you to set boundaries because your goals, your desires, your health, your well-being, they matter. And you don't need to push those aside for other people. Remember, this is a 1 month. It's okay to focus on you and focus on your goals. Maybe one of your goals is just to get more grounded, to get more in your heart space, to move your body more, whatever it is. But when people, are asking you to do other things or it's compromising what your goals are, set boundaries, be assertive, and don't let other people push you around. And if they don't respect your boundaries, then that is something you need to be aware of anyways. And it might be time to have a conversation with that person or to let them go, because if someone truly loves you and respects you, they will respect your boundaries. Look at this heart energy coming through. I feel like the month of November, you could definitely be planning things and starting to think about goals and starting to work on goals, but I feel like this is definitely more of a month for you, group number 1, that you're going within. This is more of internal changes happening, internal growth. Like you're working on self-love, compassion, setting boundaries. That does involve other people, but it's really because you're working on yourself and you're surrendering. You're connecting more with your higher self, with God, the universe. Temperance. Yeah, because something's been off. Something's been imbalanced here. And it's that the heart and the mind, like being overly in your head or overly giving to other people. Or maybe you've been overly working or drinking too much or going out too much. This is a month to come back to the basics, come back to your heart, come back to working on yourself and to heal. Because something's been out of balance and Spirit's calling your attention to it this month. And this could be the imbalance too, because sometimes the temperance can, for like mixture of energy. So it could be like working with other people, and maybe there's people that aren't respecting your boundaries or your time. And it's time to stand up for yourself this month, because you deserve to have the rest. You deserve to have the space, whatever it is you need. We have the Page of Pentacles. There could be an opportunity in career and in money. This month, you might be hearing about some money coming in or an opportunity for a job specifically. This could also be an opportunity to learn something new, to work on a skill that can potentially help you with money later on. So we do have Sagittarius energy coming through, as well as Earth energy so far. And Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I was kind of picking up on Virgo energy with Pallas Athena, like with the messages coming through. And we have Death on the bottom. Yeah, this is, you're letting go of things that no longer serve you. You could be letting go of even like some certain beliefs you have, certain habits you have, letting go of overthinking or letting your ego run the show, setting boundaries with yourself even. Because death is deeply personal. It's not really like losing things outside of you, it's within you. But this is all for your growth. Maybe you're letting go of negative self-talk, because your heart's really highlighted here. Negative self-talk, negative beliefs, because that did come up a lot in the readings I was doing yesterday, actually, which pertains to the beginning of this month. If you're watching this in real time, even if you didn't see that, yes, there's been a lot of negative self-talk, a lot of harsh thoughts, and maybe not treating ourselves the best. And we're working on healing that and letting go of those parts of ourselves. I feel like through doing this, through letting certain things go, it's going to lead to these new opportunities. Some of you may really not be liking where you're currently working, feel like you're overworked, or your boundaries aren't respected at work, and you're being called to really listen to your heart. Like, should I leave? Is this right for me? Listen intuitively. And also, some of you guys could be just looking for work, and you're being called to really listen to your heart, like, and feel what seems right to you, and that your heart, your intuition will guide you. And don't compromise. Set boundaries when it comes to work or relationships. If people try and take advantage of your time or anything like that, that might come up this month in some way. You want to make sure you set boundaries. But yeah, expect some new opportunity as well this month, especially those of you who are looking for a new job. And I feel like it's something with surrendering has to do with looking for this new job. For those of you that are in this situation right now, you might really be trying to control an outcome. We were saying that, like, you want things to happen exactly this way. You want that exact position, that exact job, and you're being called to surrender to the divine and let the universe know, like, I'm looking for a job. I'm looking for money right now. I'm looking for whatever it is in my life, even if it's outside of this, take how it pertains to you in your life right now. And just be open to the possibilities. Be open to new possibilities, new ways that you didn't look at it before, new jobs maybe you didn't look at it before. And Spirit will direct you to something. If you surrender and you're open to new ideas, new possibilities, that is when something will come in this month. So be open. Open your heart, open your mind to other options, because Spirit, if sometimes, we don't get something we really want, it's because Spirit is bringing us to something even better. Like, remember, rejection is divine redirection. So yeah, there really could be a new opportunity coming that's different than you expected this month. So be open to that. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Unexpected income. It did come out in reverse, and I'm getting this message here. Oh, look, we have two 27s. You will get the money and the resources you need, the job you need, but in a different way. Spirit's confirming like you need to be open and also do some healing work with your mindset, with the thoughts you have around this. Spirit is trying to gift you with this new opportunity, with this new thing here. But you need to be open to it. And I feel like part of this is you healing your thoughts. Like maybe you're like, oh, money's so hard to get. I'm so broke. I can never find a job. Or I suck. No one would want to hire me. You know, whatever these negative thoughts are, really working on that and, you know, practicing the self-love and self-care. You might not think it's related to the money and the job and everything, but it is. And when you do this healing work this month, when you surrender, when you're open to new possibilities, that is when you're going to be gifted with this money. You're going to be gifted with this new opportunity, with whatever it is you are seeking at this time. So expect opportunities this month for sure. And the number 27 came up twice, which is interesting. It's like so that's like a 9 in numerology, and I really feel like that's supporting the message of when you let go, when you end these certain ways of thinking, when you end this control, when you surrender, that's when the new job will come. That's when the unexpected income will come in for you. The 27th of this month could be really important for you as well. Is that Thanksgiving? And if it is, I feel like even if it isn't, Spirit is confirming like practicing gratitude will help you come home to your heart and will help you, because Thanksgiving is a time of gratitude. So no matter, even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, practice gratitude, not just that day, all month. That will help you get in this mindset and get out of your head and help lead you to these new opportunities and this new money. I just want to ask, Siri, what day is Thanksgiving? Oh, it's November 28th. That's my brother's birthday. Teddy. I don't know he's watching, but hey, Teddy. Okay. Spirit, what's going on? We have the anchor. This talks about stability, but also sometimes this could be chaining you down. Something that, you know, when you're already stuck and stagnant, sometimes this card is like, that chain needs to be broken. It's time to cut ties with whatever is holding you back right now. And I feel like for you guys, it really could be some negative thinking and negative beliefs. And then we have the book, which talks about knowledge. Seeking out knowledge. And that comes back to Pallas Athena with thinking and also with the page here. Could be learning something new. If you feel stuck in any area of life or you're wanting to grow in any area of life, learn more about it. Expand your skill set. Expand your knowledge. That will help you get that better job, get a raise, or just work on your inner world. Maybe this is self-care, self-development books, spiritual books. Expand your mind this month. Learn. And this comes back to starting new things and working on yourself. What do you want to learn? What do you want to experience? What interests you? Pick up a book, join a class, learn new things. That will help break you free of anything that's been limiting you lately. It'll help guide you to new opportunities. Maybe some of you guys have been like considering reading a book, or you have one you just haven't picked up yet. This is confirmation that it's time to get reading. It's time to learn what interests you, to experience what interests you. Yeah, maybe you've been wanting to take a class. Your heart is really telling you, yes, this is for me, but then your head's like, oh, I shouldn't spend money, and then, you know. Listen to your heart this month. You have these desires for a reason. Prioritize yourself in the month of November. Prioritize your needs. Set boundaries with others that interfere with that. Spirit, tell me more about this month. Wow, I love this. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. Exactly. Yes. And they're going to be different than what you expected to be open. Be open to it. Moon, changes in your life. Yes, this is true. You're making changes in your life. And also, since the moon card came up, wow, and then we have you will be playing a different role. So a lot of you really will be getting a new job position, maybe a promotion or a new job this month. With these 3 cards here, with that page too, and what we were talking about. Some of you, this could be the month where a new job opportunity comes in, or a new role where you work, something along those lines. But the moon card coming out, pay attention to the moon energy. The new and full moon. We have 2 new moons again. So November 1st, we have the new moon in Scorpio. And then we also have a new moon on November 30th, the very end of the month in Sagittarius. So the new moon, this is a great time to set your intention. Even if you're watching this a little before, a little after, set your intention for the month. What is one thing you want to achieve? Is it the job we've been talking about? Is it more self-love? Is it the money? Whatever it is, set your intention. Get clear on that. And I feel like this is really powerful for you. And then we'll have a full moon in Taurus on the 15th. And Taurus does rule like money or like our luxury things or our material things. So you really could be manifesting that money and that job this month. I feel like this energy is really supporting you in the month of November, but of course you need to get clear on what you want, believe in what you want, work on your thoughts around that, and take aligned action. And this is a very powerful month for you, group number 1, to achieve these things. All right, let's get your angel number of the month. What is the angel number of the month? Of course, we had other numbers come up. A specific angel number and angel message to wrap up your reading. 1717. Look, we have 17 coming up 3 times now. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. That's the energy of the month, isn't it? Independence. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you are headed in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. Wow, this is confirming this is the month to focus on you. Rely on yourself. Set boundaries with others. Go within your heart, your intuition when you make decisions. Don't seek outside validation. It's time to be independent, to learn. Alone time, learning, healing. This is like everything we've been talking about. I don't relate to this drama alert here with the message. So that drama alert might be pertaining to when you need to set boundaries this month, that situation or person that we talked about. But focus inward and take some deep breaths. That can help you get into your heart space as well. But you are headed in the right direction. 1717. And with another 17, that's kind of like 888, which is like manifestations, personal power. And that's where you're headed by focusing on yourself this month. Spirit's confirming that. Wow. Okay. So that concludes the main portion of your reading. Now we're going to do a yes or no question for you. So this could be a question about this reading itself, about the month ahead, or anything at all. So what I would like you to do, oops, well, that wanted to come out before we even did that. Choose a new direction. Okay. Changes. And that's also surrendering. Be open. Be open to new things. But that's, okay, we didn't even get to your question yet. That's just for the reading. Choose a new direction. Surrender. Be open to different outcomes. Spirit wanted to reiterate that. But okay, so what I would like you to do now is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. You can pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? I love, listen to your intuition. Spirit's like, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. You know the answer within. You know. I know that's annoying when you want a straight up question, or straight up answer, but Spirit's like, you know. It's time to learn to listen to your intuition, listen to your heart, instead of asking outside people or just not trusting your intuition. You know what's right for you. It came through here. Listen to your intuition. What is your body telling you? What is your heart telling you? When you ask this question, how do you feel? Do you feel it in your heart space, or does your mind go all nuts? Like, do you feel tense? Do you feel relaxed? What is your body telling you? What is your intuition telling you? You have all the answers within you for this question you are seeking. All right, group number 1, that concludes your November reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from this reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. Welcome, group number 2, to your November reading. You were drawn to card number 50, your Spirit of the River, Movement Toward Adventure. So this card talks about how you are ready for something new. It's time to let go, stop pushing and striving against the current. There might be something in your life you just keep trying to fix right now, keep trying to mend something, and you're being called just to let go. It's time for something new, which totally goes with the numerology of the month. That's a universal month of 1, about new beginnings, starting something new, a new adventure. So we'll see what this is about. Maybe some of you guys already know when you're talking about what you're pushing or striving against, or just always trying to fix things. It's time to go with the flow, move with the current, not against it. It's like you might be fighting change, but this is the month to embrace the change, to embrace the newness. All right. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on in November for group number 2? Oh my God, I love this. Exploration, the 9th house. I was also thinking like Sagittarius energy with the word adventure, and the 9th house traditionally like is Sagittarius. Exploration, adventure, movement towards adventure, exploring. So some of you guys could be called to higher learning, to learning something new, to learning a new skill set, to travel. But no matter what, this is exploring new things, doing new things, seeking adventure. This is going to be a month to follow your curiosity, to follow whatever is like piquing your, or whatever is you're being drawn to, whatever seems really interesting and piques your, what am I trying to say? Piques your interest? Wow, I don't know why I couldn't say that. But really following that. And this is the month to do so. Explore, learn new things, go new places. We are entering Sagittarius season towards the end of the month, but this is your energy the entire month. Time to explore, get out of your routine. Maybe you've kind of been in a rut. It's time to switch things up, do new things. Spirit, tell me more about November for group number 2. Card number 63, parenting. Ooh. Some of you guys might be parents, and that might be something that you're doing. I'm so mature whenever, the bottom of the deck we have 93, happy ending. But you could be, your kids could be highlighted here, the way you parent. Maybe you do more adventurous things with them, learn new things with them, and that can really help your relationship. But this could also be like parenting yourself. Maybe you've just been like reparenting yourself, I should say. Maybe you've been really striving to do certain goals, accomplish certain things because your actual parents or caregivers really wanted you to do it. And you just always did things the way they did. And it just hasn't been working. That's like what you keep striving for, and it just doesn't seem to work, or you don't seem satisfied, and you're being called to let go of that and to do things your own way now. You make the rules now. You come up with the way you do things, the way you experience things. You don't have to do things exactly the way your parents did. I mean, of course, they did the best they could with what they knew, but now you're an adult. Now it's time to explore and do things your way. That's really what I'm getting from that. It's time to break free of the conditioning, break free of the old rules. It's time for you to recreate your life, recreate the rules for your life. Wow, it's like a rebirth energy coming through. Like maybe like the energy I kind of get, I'm not saying this will be you specifically, but it feels like someone that like had kids and now they're empty nester, or they were married and now they're single. It's like you're just exploring the world in a whole new way. Even if it's not something like that specifically, it's just, this is really a month for you to break free of limitations or self-imposed rules, whatever it is, and do things differently, try new things. Be a little bit loosey crazy. All right. Spirit, tell me more. We have the Miser to come out in reverse. So since it came out in the reverse, the shadow attributes are highlighted, but we can read both here. So the light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. The shadow attributes are hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Ooh, so some of you guys could be just like staying in the same job or same situation, same relationship because you're afraid of losing money, or you're afraid of just loss in general. You're afraid that like, oh gosh, but if I do try and make my own business, or if I do switch jobs, or if I do travel, then I'll lose money. And then, it's just like, you're just worried about what will happen. And that like that fear is stopping you from new experiences and truly living your life. And you're being called in November to explore more, to not let these fears of losing money, or fear of spending money, or fear of the unknown stop you from new things, from exploring new things, going new places. This is the month to prioritize newness, to try new things. Doesn't mean you have to do it forever. Just get out of your comfort and try new things and see what works for you and what doesn't. Because I feel like there's something here that hasn't been working that Spirit's highlighting. That it's time to try to experience new. Prioritize that. And then we have, wow, career transition in reverse, stagnant, boredom, scarcity, stuck. A lot of you guys really might be called to get a new job or start a side business. But even if it's not about career for you specifically, Spirit just like confirmed what I was saying. It seems like you guys have been stagnant or stuck, or in some situation that you're not fully happy with, bored. And it's time to shake things up. It's time to go on an adventure, to try new things, to explore. It's time for change. You don't need to stay in the stagnant energy. What's keeping you in the stagnant energy is fear. Fear of the unknown, or just past conditioning. Oh, Emmy just agreed. You agree, Emmy, right? Is it time for us to explore and have more fun? She's like that parent. She's like, no, stay home with me. I just like you. Okay, but Spirit, tell me more, please. But yeah, those of you who have been considering a new job or considering a new education or something like that, I feel like this is your confirmation to try it out this month, to explore that. We have family room. It's interesting. Parenting, family room. This is for all of us. The way we were raised, by really influences us so much. And it's like our safe space. Like, okay, I'm comfortable doing this because that's what I've always done. That's what my parents have done. But it's time to break free of that. It's limiting you. What are you wanting to do but you haven't done because of past conditioning, or because you're afraid? It's time to get out of your little safe space. It doesn't mean you won't be safe, but it's time to step out of your comfort zone and explore new things. This is the month. We have adjudication. And this can talk about making decisions, making choices. And also, like, since it came out in verse 2, it's like, look, they're going to this judge to make a decision. Don't go to someone else. Don't go to other people. Make choices for yourself. You make the choice. You don't need someone else to make the choice for you anymore. Yes. It's time to choose you. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. Parent yourself. You don't need other people to tell you what to do. This is going to be a major month for you. I love it. Okay, Spirit, tell me more, please. Oh, I didn't get the tarot cards. It's like something's missing. We'll do tarot. Home. Yeah, wow, your home, the way you're raised is really highlighted here. And it's been keeping you chained and stuck. And you know what you're ready for? A new beginning. Something fresh. Beginner's mindset. The child can mean a literal child, but also something new. Your home life has chained you down. It's time for change. It's time for newness. It's time. A lot of you will be called to learn something new, to study something new. Read that book. Start that class. Send out that resume. Work on your resume or work on your skill set. If you do, start that website. Start that YouTube channel. Start that Instagram. Start whatever it is. This month's energy is strongly supporting you in that. Strongly. It's kind of off. I'll tell you more about November for group number 2. You guys, oh my God, it's 11:11 on the clock. It is time to take that leap, to go after what you want, to go after, you know, what you wish for, what your desires are. This is a card of new beginnings, of taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, going after what you want. Even if other people might be like thinking you're a fool, like how could you leave that stable job to go after some dream? How could you leave that relationship? Or like how could you, whatever. It doesn't matter. Don't listen to those yappy people. Do what you want to do. Follow your heart. You know, like the only thing like people seem to regret in their deathbed is not going after their dreams sooner or at all. The time is now, group number 2. Take that step forward. Ooh, I want goosebumps. Be your authentic self. Listen to your heart. There's nudity in here, the nakedness, because that's authenticity. You in your own skin. It's time to be you and go after your dreams, your goals. And you have these dreams and these goals for a reason. There's a divine reason here. The Star card, this is divine connection, divine guidance, wish fulfillment. This is huge. We have major arcanas here. It's time to go after your dreams. It's time to be yourself. It's time to rip off those masks. Break free of the limiting beliefs. All majors. This is a big life change here. And we also have this energy on the bottom too, coming from your family, like breaking free of the conditioning or worry about what everyone else would think. But a lot of you, the step this month with this change is to learn more, to explore more. Some of you might be like, I don't really even know what I want, but I know I don't want where I am right now. And that awareness is a great place to start. So now, then this month, really explore new things. It doesn't mean you need to commit to anything. Learn new things, like do self-improvement, self-love stuff, read books, journal, connect with spirit and your higher self, and really listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. It will guide you. Have fun exploring this month. Dedicate this month to learning more about you and what it is you enjoy. Have that beginner mindset. Being a beginner might have prevented you from even starting certain things. You're like, oh, I don't want to be bad or whatever it is, But having a beginner mindset's wonderful. You see things differently. You can add to whatever this is. And you are your own unique person. You can add value to whatever, anything you do. Explore, learn. This is the month. This is so powerful. Wow. Okay. Spirit, please tell me more about November for group number 2. Oh, these are a lot, but we're going to take them. Yeah, disappointment in some affair. What you're disappointed, it's time to cut it out. Get rid of the situations, the people, the jobs, whatever. It's time to make those changes. Well, I love this. Heart, love, deep affection and caring. It's time to listen to your heart. Experience love. Follow what feels good. Follow what really makes you feel amazing here. And then we have someone working behind your back. This is the people that want you to stay the same. It doesn't mean they're super evil or anything, but they have their own agendas. They want you to stay the same, but that should not keep you the same if you want to change. It's time to cut that out. And people that's why Spirit wants you to follow your heart and listen to yourself and not go to outside people for validation or when you're not sure what to do, because they have their own agendas. They might seem like they have your best interest, but they have their interest in mind, not yours. I mean, maybe yours a little bit, but more theirs. So go to yourself with decisions. Don't go to other people. You're being guided towards such love and happiness. You really are. When you cut out what's disappointing you, when you make the effort to be your true self, to find what makes you happy, to explore it, it's going to pay off. You're headed towards so much love and happiness by the end of this month, for real. And then we have short journey. Yes. Get out of the house, journey around your town, neighboring towns, explore. You're going on the exploration and the short journey. That is happening for sure this month for you. Getting out of the house, getting out of your comfort zone, trying new things. That is November in a nutshell for you guys. I'm like excited for you. I feel like the energy is rising. Like that's your energy will be rising this month. You're going to be feeling excited about things. Change is on the horizon. Woo. All right. What is the angel number of the month for group number 2? 2112, 2112. It's up to you. Even if it feels like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will soon come true. Yeah, things are going to work out. And there are definitely angels, ancestors, spirit guides watching over you, of course, but they want you to know that specifically right now. You're headed towards good fortune. You're headed in the right direction. Love this. Everything's going to work out, but it's up to you, though, to make the changes, to go after your dreams, to let go of what's not working for you. It's up to you. You can stay the same, but are you happy? Choose you. Choose exploration. Learn, grow, expand. Prioritize yourself, your needs, your desires, your goals. Right, group number 2. So that concludes the main part of your reading. Now we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. So this could be about the reading itself, about the month of November, or anything at all. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Oop. Choose a new direction. The Spirit is calling you to move in a new direction. We have movement coming through right away. But yeah, Spirit is saying choose a new direction. On the bottom we have go. The time is right. It's time for change. It's time for change. But take how that pertains to your specific question, but definitely relates to the reading. The time is now. The time is now to choose a new direction, to go. Whether it's leaving a job, leaving a relationship, or just doing things differently. Trying new things. All right, group number 2, that concludes your November reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. Welcome, group number 3, to your November reading. You were drawn to this card here, card number 23, Fortune's Wheel, Luck and Right Timing. So, like this card says, it is the right timing. And for change, 23 is a 5 in numerology. It's the time to go after something new, especially with this Universal 1 energy this month. New beginnings, starting something or starting something again. But for you, this could just have to do with any change. The time is right. The luck is on your side, the stars are aligned, whatever it is, the timing is right. But you know, you have this luck, you have this great energy around you, but it also takes aligned action. So will you take that action this month? Will you take that opportunity? Expect some opportunity to come knocking at your door, like an invitation to something or an opportunity. It'll be different for each of you. But will you say yes? This is Spirit inviting you to say yes. Say yes to new things. Say yes to opportunities this month. Because who knows where it can lead you. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading today. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on in November for group number 3? Wow. Second house, resources. Ooh, this has to do with money. It could be other resources as well. There could be an opportunity to make money this month for you guys. For sure. Second house. Maybe some of you guys will have an opportunity for a new job that will bring you in money. Or a new project or a new client or whatever it is. Look out for those opportunities, but expect this luck and right timing in the month of November to be about your resources and your money specifically. This card wants to come out. We have card number 99, Compassion. I feel like through giving compassion to others, through caring for others, prioritizing others, or I'm not going to say don't prioritize yourself, that's part of this Universal 1 month, but I feel like by something you do that helps others could really be how this money comes in or this opportunity comes in. Also, be sure to be compassionate with yourself. Maybe things have been tough. Maybe that wheel hasn't been on your side. Maybe it was like a reversal, you know, feeling like luck isn't on your side, nothing's working out. Have compassion for yourself and know that everything's happening in divine timing. And I know that's annoying to hear sometimes, especially when you're on the low end of things, but this is the month where your luck is changing. So don't be hard on yourself. You're exactly where you need to be, group number 3. You're exactly where you need to be. And 99, that's like the very last number in this deck, especially. But like, it's a hard time's coming to an end. Luck and resources are coming your way. With every ending's a new beginning. Poet expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Some of you are very creative, aren't you? You could literally be a poet, or you just create art in your own way with symbolic language. I feel like also there's this message here that your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, like they speak to you in symbols. The universe speaks to you in symbols. So you could be really seeing birds, but with this card specifically, like you might be hearing like song lyrics that are like messages from the divine that could be guiding you to some new opportunities. Really pay attention. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Maybe it's numbers, all of the above. You're getting feathers, or you're seeing certain things. Pay attention. The universe is really speaking to you always, but this month, Spirit's really highlighting that for you, because I feel like you're really being guided. But a lot of you are also being called to express yourself through your art, through your creative endeavors, whatever that may be, through your voice, through helping others. And through that, I feel like your resources will increase. There will be blessings through that. By sharing your gift, by sharing your words, by sharing yourself. So please tell me more about November. We have Jophiel, Archangel Jophiel, number 5. We have 5 energy coming through. In reverse, and the keywords for the reversal are caretaker, chaotic, self-critical, shame. Yeah, a lot of you have been taking care of others more than yourself. Maybe you literally are a caretaker. And look at that, self-critical and shame. And we're talking about how you should be more compassionate with yourself. Spirit is calling you to switch this around the month of November. And it might not seem linked, but it's going to be linked to your resources and opportunities. Have compassion for yourself. Practice more self-care. Bring more beauty and simplification into your life. Practice some beautiful self-love affirmations, like it says on here. I matter. I can. I am loved. I am enough. Because you are. So, yes, for this luck and opportunity to come. I mean, if we're in a negative headspace, sometimes we can miss out on these opportunities that Spirit's presenting us. Or we might not think we're worthy or good enough for them, and that could be blocking them. So practice working with yourself, self-care, having more compassion. We have the word compassion twice. Practice self-compassion, self-love. Take care of yourself. And one way of taking care of yourself is through your art or your creative endeavors or your hobbies. How can you bring more beauty into your day-to-day? You don't need a bunch of money or any money to practice self-care, to say these affirmations, to sleep, to take care of yourself. Get ready in the morning. Maybe, you're looking for a job or resources or just whatever it is, but you wake up and you stay in your pajamas and you just don't feel very good about yourself. Get up, take care of yourself, shower, brush your teeth, like simple things like that, and you're more likely to get things done, and things are really going to open up for you. But I feel like the beginning of this month, it's time to start with self-care and compassion, the love, and then when you do that, at this ending, then you're going to have all these opportunities and these resources coming through. You're going to feel creative again, inspired. I think positive affirmations is a great way to start for you. You can even do sound therapy, sound baths, work with colors. Archangel Jophiel is associated with the color pink. We also have a purple here. What's going on in November for group number 3? We have expectation coming out in reverse. Release expectations, release control. You guys really might want a very specific outcome. And also, no, really what I'm getting from this is you don't expect things to go well right now. You're being self-critical, like nothing's going to work out. I'll never get the money. I won't get the job. People don't like me. I don't like, whatever it is. I'm fat. Let's erase all that. And we're going to now expect good things to happen. We're going to expect miracles. We're going to expect blessings. We're going to expect people to treat us well. We're going to expect doors to open up for us, for money to come in. Instead of thinking the opposite. Really work on your thoughts. This is a message that's been coming through a lot lately for the collective. Myself too. We're all connected, right? Work on your thoughts. And when you believe that luck and right timing's happening for you, that's when it will. You believe money's on its way to you, that it will. What you believe, you create. You're a powerful co-creator. And sometimes we forget that. We're always manifesting. So we're always thinking nothing's going to work out. We're going to keep getting that energy in our life. So the way to start is with the self-love and the working out our thoughts and our beliefs. And then, again, our outer world is going to start shifting. Official person in reverse. Yeah, there's something here with not feeling like you're experienced enough, not feeling like you have the skills, not feeling like you're good enough. You are enough. And if you feel like you're lacking in something, learn more, do more about it, If you feel like think, oh, I don't like how I look, bring more beauty into your life. Everyone's beautiful, but you have to believe it and just take care of yourself a little bit. Hygiene, grooming, and everyone is beautiful and handsome. Or you don't feel like you're good enough for this job, or no one will, whatever it is. I get this feeling like you don't expect things to work well. You don't think you're qualified for something or good enough. There's a lot of self-criticism here. There's a lot of shame. There's a lot of negative self-talk. And Spirit's really calling your attention to work on this. Have more compassion for yourself. That is when the wheel's going to turn for you. And then look how she's speaking. Speak words of love. Speak words of affirmation towards yourself. It's time to break out of that negative self-talk. What else is going on the next 7 days? Or not 7 days, I'm sorry. I said the next 7 days because that message just came through at the weekly readings. So you might have just seen that. When you hear repeating messages in readings, that's really Spirit trying to get through to you. Wow, we have the stork here. Change. Change is coming. This can also talk about lifestyle changes, but it's time for change. It's time. There's been some stagnation. It's time. This is like breaker of stagnation, breaker of restlessness. It's time to make the changes, to work on yourself, to love yourself. And we have this nest here. This is like a home, and our body is our home. And also you can work on your actual home, making it just cleaning up a little bit, just making it a better environment, bringing more beauty into your life, whatever that means to you, simplifying things. Decluttering resources here. Maybe you need to get rid of some resources to that you're not using, to clear up energy, to clear up space so you can get what you need. Yeah, money really could be coming for you guys. There could be a new contract or something like this letter here. You could be hearing about a new opportunity. There's a change in your financial situation. But it really comes after you make your changes in your internal world. You believe in yourself, you love yourself, and that's when you'll be more open to these opportunities. Because maybe an opportunity will come right now and you're not feeling very good and you're like, don't think you're qualified, so you don't apply for that job, or you're like afraid of change, whatever it is. When you're feeling more confident in your body, when you love yourself more, you'll be more willing to see these opportunities and to seek them, to go after them. Spirit, please tell me more. Eight of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Look at all these cups. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is staying in a situation even though you aren't satisfied, you aren't happy. This is the month you break free of that. And all this cups, this is like your internal world, your emotions, your beliefs, your internal world. It's time to work on that, to nurture that, nurture your emotions, nurture your beliefs. Get connected more to your body, to your intuition. It will guide you to get out of this stuck and stagnant place. It's time for change this month. It's time to prioritize you. Time to prioritize your emotional health, your mental health, spiritual health here, and of course your physical as well. It's all connected, but starting a routine, something new that's creative here is an outlet. That's something coming through, but some of you may really do well with working with someone else, having a healer, a therapist, a coach, or something like that if you can. But really, you have it all within you. You can work on this. I feel like you're becoming a lot more emotionally balanced. You're working on this. You're working on your internal world. You're working on your emotions and your beliefs. And that is what's going to shift things and bring the change, bring the money, the resources to you, the luck, the opportunity. So start internal. That's like a lot of you may have been feeling stuck, like you're not seeing outside change. It's because you need to change your internal world first, and then you're going to see your outer world totally shift. So prioritize yourself, work on yourself every day, practice self-love, self-care every day. Say positive affirmations, have a creative outlet. Something fell to the ground. Let's see what it says. Interesting. We have the rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. It's time to go within, not focus on relationships outside of you. This is a 1 month. I mean, I'm not saying you just have to abandon everyone, but focus in on yourself. That will even make your relationships be better in the long run. You are protected from negative forces beyond your control. So don't be afraid of change. You are protected. You are guided. Guaranteed success. That like flew out too. Guaranteed success. When you follow your intuition, when you work on your inner world, guaranteed success. Beware of greed. Yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of energy on outside stuff, relationships, money, and of course those matter. But if you really want them, I feel like you have to go within and work on your inner world, have that self-love, compassion, and then that's when the outer stuff will come, the money, the relationships, the success. Spirit's really calling you to prioritize yourself, and that's what's going to bring you the luck and everything. Beware of self-delusion. Yeah, don't let yourself talk out of yourself, don't let yourself talk yourself out of making change, or like thinking that things are worse, like being delusional. It's like, oh, the world's out to get me, I'll never get the, like, I don't know, I can't think of really good examples, but like just thinking that everything's terrible and you can't, like thinking there's nothing that can be done. No, when there's a will, there's a way. Don't let self-delusion, negative self-talk stop you. This is like, don't let the negative self-talk, that critical voice within you, stop you from making these positive changes this month. Yeah. Let's get an angel number now for group number 3. 222. Alignment. How do you move toward your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Yes. It's time to do what makes you happy. We're talking about like having those creative expressions or just exploring new things with that month one. Doing what makes you happy, like you happy, and not worrying about what other people want you to do. That is how you're going to start to feel more, feel happier and more self-love when you do things for yourself. You really will be, when you step into alignment, which I feel like you really will by the end of the month, especially if you take this time starting now to work on yourself and your dialogue, your inner dialogue, and your belief system. That is when you're going to step into this alignment, and luck and right timing, all of that good fortune and money will come to you, and even relationships, but you gotta fix the internal world first, and then that's when you'll see all of this beauty and success and love, money come to you. So don't neglect your inner world, don't neglect your thoughts or yourself. All right, group number 3. That concludes the main portion of your reading. Now we are going to answer a yes or no question you may have. So this could be about the reading itself, the month ahead, or anything at all. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you'd like the answer to. You can pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Oh, you got a straight up yes. And then on the bottom it says, this is the sign. Yes, this is the sign. Say yes to yourself. This is the sign to put yourself first and listen to your intuition. All right, group number 3, that concludes your reading. I hope this resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from this reading. If you did, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, leave a comment. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so on my website, kittyoutsidethebox.com. I will link that down below. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3.